Okay, so our baked potatoes are done, and what is that? Is that you? Are you using the shoop? Quiet, I was filming. Oh my God, Steven, no. I'm on television, I'm a superstar, and you don't understand. Good, right? Right? I know it is, boy.
On today's menu, perfect baked potatoes.
How you doing? Welcome back to the one where Gina cooks, where I combine my love of cooking with my love of the television show Friends. So for today's video, I'm going to be making something inspired by episode 18 in season 4, titled The One with Rachel's New Dress. So in that episode, Rachel asks her new boyfriend Joshua over for a homemade dinner, but Rachel doesn't cook, so she asks Monica to secretly make the dinner. So Monica's in the kitchen cooking, and Rachel comes in, and she's like, "What am I making him, by the way?" "Well, you're making him a frisee salad with goat cheese and pine nuts, wild rice, roasted asparagus, and salmon en croûte." "I thought I was making him filet mignon." "Yeah, you were, but then you decided to make salmon because you had some left over at the restaurant. And then you realized that if you bitched about it, you would stop cooking, and you would have to make your famous baked potato and Diet Coke." Wow, I really get crabby when I cook. So today, we're serving up Rachel's famous baked potato with a Diet Coke. And that may sound simple, but it's gonna be the best baked potato you've ever had, I promise.
First, you're gonna start off by preheating your oven to 425 degrees. Then grab a russet potato and rinse it under some cold water. Take a clean sponge and start to gently scrub it.
So the point of scrubbing this is because the outer layer of the skin is just kind of the nasty texture, and it contains the most dirt. You don't really want to eat that, but you don't want to scrub it too much to where you're actually taking the skin off of it. See right here, I'm just lightly scrubbing it. Like, you see that lighter color coming through? That's how you want it to look. So just scrub it until you achieve that.
Then place them on a foil-lined baking sheet.
So after you pat the potatoes dry, you're going to get a small brush and lightly brush each potato with some olive oil. Your hands are gonna get a little oily, so don't be shy. Put a lot on there.
Then lightly sprinkle each potato with salt. Great, our oven is preheated and ready, just in time to pop these into the oven.
So sometimes people like to slit the center of the potato and then stick it into the oven because they feel that that kind of helps bake the whole potato, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep them closed, and you'll see why in a little bit.
Set your timer for 50 minutes. Hey, while these bake, let's play a game. Let's do some Friends trivia. In this episode, the one with Rachel's new dress, what is her boyfriend Joshua deathly afraid of? A, lingerie, B, farm birds, or C, babies? If you think you know it, comment below. Whoa, our potatoes are already done! So when they come out of the oven, you want to check the skins of the potatoes. The skin should be a little wrinkled, which is a good sign because that shows that the potato's baked. If the potato skin doesn't look wrinkled, you can put your potatoes in for 10 more minutes, but I wouldn't exceed an hour because you risk drying them out. Here comes the secret to getting perfectly fluffy and soft potatoes. Drop these bad boys like they're hot, because they are. Grab one potato at a time and drop it onto a clean surface about 10 inches high. My second potato was more tender than the first, so if your potatoes feel really tender, then just drop them once. Take your first potato and slit it open horizontally. Then pinch it together and it'll open up. Now onto the toppings. I'm gonna make a classic baked potato first, so I'm gonna put some butter, sour cream, and chives. Oh gosh, that looks so good. On to the next potato. Slice it open, pinch it together, add some butter, sour cream, chives, and since I'm making this one a loaded baked potato, I'm adding some cheddar cheese and bacon bits. I can't wait to try this.
So our baked potatoes are finally finished, and we have the classic baked potato and the loaded baked potato and our Diet Coke. So I'm gonna start off with the classic baked potato because I'm a classic kind of gal. What? Why? I am a classic kind of gal. So let's go ahead and see how this tastes. Although I know it's gonna be good. Joshua is a lucky man if Rachel's gonna be making stuff like this. On to our next potato. This is the loaded baked potato. Let me get a good piece. This is delicious too. If you're a bacon lover, this is your potato. Goes well with this. So these potatoes are super fluffy, and that's because we dropped it. Like before I would make these and I wouldn't drop the potatoes after they came out of the oven, so I'd have to kind of go like this and, you know, break it apart. But because we dropped it, I can just enjoy my potato straight from the oven. So if you decide to make Rachel's famous baked potato and Diet Coke, comment down below and let me know how it turns out. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.